Hello. 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 Y'all, I hope y'all can hear me. I'll tell you something. Yesterday was a wild ride. Okay. When people get in here, I'll tell you what happened and then we'll proceed. Hey, Tanya. Listen, it was a wild ride yesterday. It's been a wild ride for the last 2 days. So, hey, Dina, thank you for coming in. Hey, Frida, good morning. Hey, Patricia, hello. Lilith, hello. I kind of halfway have a list, so let's go over that first. Now, I'm going to have to be off of here by 1:45. So we're going to see what we're going to do because I got to go right into the weekend what's up. So I wasn't on here yesterday. I had a family emergency. I'll tell you about it here in just a second. Let's see who has paid. Hold on. What was last Thursday's date? Last Thursday's date was the 15th. So we have Jessica. Ooh. Okay, we have Jessica paid for 2. Thank you, Dina, for being here, my friend. Always coming through for me. And Sassy and everybody. If anybody has emailed me or texted me in the last 2 days, and I didn't get back to you, it's for a very good reason. I'm going to get back to everybody tonight, okay? Lilith paid for 2. Tanya paid for 2. Thank you, guys. Yeah. The rest are people that have paid for personal readings. The majority, I think I've gotten back to. I think there's 1 or 2 I have to. So if you have contacted me about a personal reading and I haven't got back to you yet, either email me again or I will get back to you tonight. So this is what went down. Hi, Patricia. Yes, I'm taking, so it's this, maybe you've been here before. I don't remember. I'm so sorry. It's $10 per question. You can pay via PayPal that's in the title, or you can pay right here, just like Dina did. Like Dina did at Super Chat. And if you have any questions, please ask Dina. Hey, Debbie. How to do it. You can either pay via PayPal or you can pay via Super Chat. You guys rock. I love y'all. I really do. So my godson sawed his thumb off yesterday. My best friend has been my best friend since I was 14. I just turned 57 last week, and she called me in a state of panic yesterday. That's why I wasn't here, because I had to drive. I'm about an hour outside of St. Louis. I had to drive to St. Louis because he sawed his thumb off yesterday. And so I went. She called me and said, "Are you dressed?" And I said, "Yes." She said, "I'm coming to get you." And I said, "Okay." I don't ask no questions. I just said, "Okay." So there you go. Thank you, Dina. So that's why I wasn't here yesterday for either one of the lives. I tried eventually at the beginning of the day. See, I always believe things happen for a reason, y'all. And I couldn't get the microphone to work yesterday. And I'm like, why is this not working? I came on twice to do the member side reading at 9 a.m. I'm like, man, why is this not working? Why is this not working? So I just hung up just ended the second live for the member side, going, I guess it's not going to happen. I guess it's not supposed to happen. And Dawn called me and said that my godson, he's like a second son to me. He's been, I've known him since he was born, and he's been my guy. So I'm like a second mother. So I'm like, holy, well, this is why the microphone wouldn't work today. So anyway, Oh, hey, Mariette. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. They sewed it back on. I don't think it's going to take. I don't. It was so long of a time between him doing it and the plastic surgeon to get there to sew it back on. Then after they sewed it back on, it was still gray. Yes, we were there for the whole process of it. Um, we'll see. He's got a week to see what happens. They may have to amputate it again. Um, we'll see. Anyway, thanks, Sue. Any questions, please, ask the regulars that are in here. And, Tanya, Dina. Dina is a moderator. Anybody you see in blue with a little wrench next to them is a moderator. I would appreciate, we're going to get to it because I got to go right into another live after this. Let's do it. We're going to begin with Jessica. Let me see if anybody else paid. I'm leaving this on in case of emergency, y'all. So if you hear ding-ding-a-lings and people calling me, I have to leave it on right now. So, Jessica, let's see if anybody else paid. Patricia did. Let's write you down, Patricia. If you can't stick around, don't forget. I will timestamp, or somebody will timestamp. Depends on how soon I get off there, because I got to go right into another live. So Jessica, Lilith, Tanya, Dina, Deb, B, and Patricia so far. Let's do this thing, shall we? For Jessica, any questions, please ask Dina. I appreciate you. All right, and bearing with a girl. And then that was yesterday. The day before, somebody hit a pole up the street here, and I hope they're okay. But it knocked out all of my power and all of my internet. And my phone was almost dead by the time it got, because I spent a lot of time on my phone. So I lost my phone too. And even my neighbor, some of my couple of very good friends right across the street, they didn't have electricity either. So we're out of electricity from, I want to say about 10:30 to 5:30. So 10:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. That was on Wednesday. And then the internet didn't come back on until yesterday morning. Source is trying to tell me, listen, girl, just take a break, okay? So for Jessica, I put a bad review against the attorney that threw documents at me. Oh, it's already fallen out. Ooh, the end for somebody here. Maybe for him. The Ten of Swords, Jessica. I didn't even get to finish the whole sentence. I put a bad review, and I'm losing my voice, so bear with me. I put a bad review against the attorney that threw documents at me. I received a message from my previous boss demanding to take it off. What is going to happen now since I didn't? And I'm posted more. Wow. The end. Ooh, 2 of Cups. No good partnership with him anymore. Man, everything's flying out of here. Ooh. Knight of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. I think you're going to get some kind of offer from them. Judgment in the upright means judgment in your favor. Wow. 4 of Swords. How can he demand you to do anything? You don't work for him anymore. Ooh, the World, but it came out in reverse. And, ooh, Sorrow. But then the Page of Wands. I feel like a lot of things are going to take place. I'm going to try to speak at a low tone so I don't completely lose my voice. I feel like there's probably going to be something said about you never working again. Definitely no partnership at all with him anymore. I do believe eventually they'll give you an offer. Because you get the Knight of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So probably some kind of payoff. The only thing I can see that wouldn't happen is if whoever witnessed it lies and says that they didn't witness it. But we get judgment in your favor, but it may take a hot minute. May not go the way you want it to go. Probably isn't going to go the way they want it to go either, Jessica. But I feel like loss of some kind, but then an exciting new beginning, like starting all over again. It feels very much like I see a lot of, I don't want to say threats, but I see a lot of this will end your career. Um, you know, for some reason I get this whole with that Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. This is the end of you, but I think it's also fear of it being the end of them. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, it kind of pisses me off the fact that they contacted you and said, uh, and demanded that you take a. They have no effing place to tell you what to do. No. This is America. Okay? We have the right to stand up for ourselves. I mean, it's the whole world. We're human beings. We have the right to stand up for ourselves. I think that they're going to try to give you some kind of offer, which monetarily, money-wise, I don't know what's going to be. It doesn't tell me. Be careful. The fact that judgment, all this comes like on their side, it's going to be a long process. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it. There's a lot of people that know a lot of people, you know. So for some reason, there's some hint of that. I would, you know, there are people that you can go to, you know, talk to the press or whatever. I think that'll happen. I think there will be a lot of, you'll never work doing this around here ever again, so on and so forth. Then that's a decision you have to make. You want to continue with it. I feel like eventually there will be some kind of offer to make it stop, but I don't know what's going to happen. And it'll be a long drawn. I feel like they're going to do whatever they can with whoever friends that they've got to make it go away before making you an offer. That's that part. Okay, for Jessica. For what truth does MC want? I was watching the micro readings from 3 weeks ago and it came up he wanted the truth. Okay. What does MC want? I think he wants the truth too, but he's not going to like it. Justice and the Nate of Cups. Why did I say Nate? King of Cups. Ow. Ooh. I'll say this. I feel like he's watching all the time. Watching. The fact that we get the Ten of Swords again here next to the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups, that's kind of weird, Jessica. It's kind of like, I love you, or I want exactly what I want, or nothing. Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups. He does want justice and the truth because justice shows up here. We got the King, Queen of Cups. That's King, Queen of Love, my friends. But for some reason, I feel like there's a condition. Which it should never be a condition when it comes to love. But he's probably going to put his foot down about something, or whatever it is. He's probably going to put his foot down about something. Say, in order to get this, you got to do this, or it's over. But what's weird is there's like all good intentions over here. Maybe it's, I don't want you to date other people, the end, or what's over. I don't know. You'll only know. He does want the truth, because I say that about don't date other people, doesn't want you talking to other people, doesn't whatever, because we do have the Five of Wands ending this. Hey! What is that? It's a piece of plastic. You're gonna choke to death, kid. Oh, goodness. That kid. It's like having a toddler. Go pee-pee in here. So I feel very much like he really, I mean, there is great, I mean, look, we have the King and Queen of Love. And we have Justice. And we have passionately wanting you and making off. We have the Knight of Cups and the freaking Knight. That's a Knight of Lust and the Knight of Love. But there's some kind of insecurity or something here. It's like he does want the truth. Once you tell him that, he may say, okay, we're going to do this, but we're going to do it like this. And this only. You really don't tell a Gemini that because Geminis don't handle that well. It's up to you. That's your reading, Jessica. Thanks for being patient, Jessica. If you don't watch the beginning of this, my godson sawed off his thumb yesterday, so that's why I wasn't here. So thank you. Nope. That's somebody different. That's a personal reading. Lilith, you're next. Anybody else? Nope, not yet. Lilith. Everybody get their popcorn. Ooh, inspired faith. Thanks for, hanging, understanding everybody. You guys rock. Lilith and Tanya, Dina, Debbie, Patricia, and inspired faith. Oh, and on my way down there, I was eating a granola bar because we both grabbed granola bars, and half of my tooth broke off. We're doing great. It's been a great week. Yeah. So, I'm going to look and see if anybody else paid besides Lilith while I was doing that reading. No? Okay, cool. I need to go get oh, I have some right here. Oh my gosh. Do you guys mind if I put a Ricola in? Because I'm losing my voice being at the hospital talking to all the doctors and nurses and all that yesterday. Oh, Ricola. Not sponsored. Wish I was. All right. Yeah. This is for Lilith. Let's shuffle real good. Clear the deck. We do have that $75 special still going. Email if you want one. All right. What is my dad, Carlos, communicating with Pisces in his dreams? Oh, was it? I said that wrong. Was it my dad, Carlos, talking and or communicating with Pisces in his dreams? Oh. What was your dad's sign, Lilith? Probably. It's the star card, Destiny, Aquarius too. Probably. Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Oh, the World. Yeah, probably. Again, in regards to you. Maybe even your mom. Strength here. Ah, the Magician. Look at these major arcanas. The Magician. Yes, it was. King of Pentacles. Holy crikey, my friend. Yeah, it was. Hey, Push. What we doing? What we do? So, communicating because he has a life with you now. The Queen of Swords. It's all about you. Queen of Swords. It's almost like, we have the Star, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the World, which says to me, he's in the stars to me. This is a very special card to me. Queen of Wands in reverse and the World. I don't know what he said to him, but it's like talking about how he wants everything to be calm and sweet, and it's almost like he's also talking about all the people always wants to fight around you too, and he wishes that that wasn't it anymore, but that you guys should move on to your destiny and be happy together. Now, he also says he acknowledges the struggle, but he's working very hard to make it all better for you guys and balanced. But this can also be about your mom and wanting everything to be good for her too. He's working very hard behind the scenes. Also saying that whatever work you guys are doing, it's the right work. It's the right way to do it. Man, impressive. The Star card, Temperance, the Magician, Strength, the World. Excuse me. That's my box, Miss Kitty. And then Prosperity, and this is the Marrying King. Marriage, prosperity, abundance. Working very hard behind the scenes for everything. Also does say, you know, I see the struggle. That's, you know, not for you, not between you two, but the people around you and everything. But it's all going to work out. I mean, look at these freaking cards, girl. Click. Let me see if you said anything. Really inspired faith? Aries. Oh, then that's this one right here. I feel like, man, there's a lot of fire people around you. I don't know what he said in the dream, but look at these cards. Look at them. It's almost like I see the struggle, I see the people you're having to deal with, but you're going to come out the other side with everything being fabulous. It's all meant to happen this way. You'll move forward to a better time. He's working at it. You guys are doing the right manifestations. You're moving forward, and you got to move forward in balance. And sometimes just let go of the people and things that you cannot change. The fight's not worth it. Yeah. It looks like he approves, talks about you and how you want to be happy. Now he's on the other side, definitely trying to make things work out. Also gives an acknowledgement to your mother, whether they got along in real life or not, doesn't matter. Wants everything to work out for her too. Working hard on the other side for you guys. There you go. That makes complete sense. Don't be afraid. Why? Because this is destiny. Your wish fulfillment will come true. Any struggle will be over. You'll move into a better time period, a different season. The struggle is real, but everything's on your side, and balance and happiness comes, and prosperity for you and for you too. I mean, for both of you. It's a very good spread. Yeah, makes complete sense. Okay, second question. Can you leave that box alone, Miss Kitty? I don't know where the other one's at. I'm afraid to know where he's at. Second question is, what does he need to know more about? Wait a minute. Pisces spoke with his ex-mother-in-law about his money. So, hold on, guys. I'm sorry, but it's a very important time right now. All right. What does he need to know more about the consequences she will take regarding paying back his money? Consequences she will take? Four of Swords, and then right there, that flew out. The World again. The consequences he will take. I'm trying to understand that. Ooh, Three of Swords in reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups. Oh. I'm going to say quite a few things. She was stuck in it for a minute. Why? Because she's pissed because for some reason, I don't know if, odds are he probably didn't break her daughter's heart, but they feel like that he did. I think she was stewing in the juices there for a hot minute about it, but then they all get past it. The institution, she may have to go get like a loan or something to move forward with paying back, but you do receive money. Or he does, and the fight is over, and your cup runneth over. but it's going to be a minute. It's almost like they still are pissed about the breakup, but then moving forward in a new beginning. And listen, best card you can get when it comes to money. Oh, get it! Come up here. Say hi to everybody. Yo-yo. Yo-yo. Say I don't like to be picked up, Ma. Leave me alone. She's probably still stalled out, but it won't last forever. She'll come around and start paying it off. She may not ever get it all paid off. So I don't know what it means when you say, what does he need to know more about the consequences she will take? That doesn't make sense. I don't know if you mean the action she will take regarding paying him back, or if you think that she's going to do something horrible, which has consequences to him. I'm just looking what the source is saying, which is like she stalls out, hurt her baby's heart. Probably another reason why she's not paying, just out of spite. But she will. You may not. You may never get it all back, but some of it will happen. Interesting. Let me see what you're saying, Lilith. Actions. Okay. Shug. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Actions. I think that she's like being spiteful a little bit, but slowly but surely she's getting over the spitefulness. And then she like takes a step and then she gets pissed off again and then she takes another step because she knows she really does owe it. I don't think he'll ever get all the money back, but I think he'll get a good chunk of it back. There you go, my friend. Yeah. Because we got this, right? Interesting. That's your reading, Lilith. I hope you liked it. All right. Tanya, you're next. Let's see if anybody else paid. Nope. Okay. For Tanya. Everybody's like all up my business the last 3 days. My cat is a Gemini, and she's like, I can take you or leave you, okay? That's usually how she is. But the last like 2 or 3 days, she's been right next to me, which makes me feel like something getting ready to happen. So, well, what am I saying? It was day before yesterday. She's the worst, and yesterday that happened with my godson. Okay. Tanya, how's my husband feeling about us? I had a fight with some friends. Will this get... Oh, okay. So how's my husband feeling? We'll do that first. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords in reverse. I think he's like now at the point where he's always like right on the edge of wanting to get back together. Or before he was... I say that and the devil comes out. Again, please. Queen of Swords. Hey. Page of Swords. The Moon in reverse. And the 10 of Pentacles. Again, I feel like he's getting closer and closer. I feel like he's like really close of wanting to get back together. Now, you don't have to get back together with him. You can say no. But we have you getting a great big... I can't remember what his sign is. Is it Pisces? But you getting a big offer, him thinking about you, the mother, the wife, whatever, and wanting to work it out and not wanting to do this anymore. But he's still got like a drop of toxicity in him. Don't we all? Making the judgment call, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, watching you and being very truthful, and then happy home. That old saying, grass is not a grass, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. That's what this looks like. It reminds me of Tanya. Sorry. I'm live, but just text me when you're here or like 10 seconds from here and I'll run down and get it. Period. Sorry, she's dropping something off. I'm sure you guys understand. The Queen of Pentacles, to me, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Judgment, it's like he can't not be around or in your life. The thought of him never having a part of your life again really bothers him. So much so that he's probably going to do that. It's like he's working his way back to you. Now, you can say no. You don't have to say yes. Tanya, you don't have to say yes. Okay? Know what I mean? Yeah, I think he's like coming to the end of the trail here. Second question is, had a fight with some friends. Will this resolve itself? Being out in the cold right now, huh? Sorry, I don't mean to smile. Two of Cups comes out in reverse. Not right away, it won't. Five of Swords, just what I said. New beginning. I think you will, but it's going to be a minute. Three of Wands. I'm one of those people in my life. Well, in my life, of course, it's my life. Six of Swords, moving on in better times. But having to wait for a little bit with that Three of Wands. And look. Yeah, I think it will, but it's going to be a hot minute. Because here's the thing. I'm truthful. No matter what. Good, bad, or ugly. Truthful. That is sometimes the curse of a Gemini. That I will always speak my truth no matter what. So if a relationship or a situation is something I don't believe in, I will speak the truth about it. And sometimes people get mad. And that's okay. They have the right to be mad, but I'm not going to change my mind. So then everybody separates and has a chance to think about it. And some people that are grown-ups and can look at it from a different side will go, oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, okay, it's fine. And I'm sorry, this, that, or the other. And then everybody says sorry and it's back. And that's what I feel it's going to be like. But it's not going to be soon because we get the Five of Pentacles followed by the Two of Cups in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. Which is a separation, see? Five of Swords, not a partnership, being cast out. But then we get that Page of Wands, which is, a new beginning, but you're going to have to wait for a hot minute. But then you guys will, be friends again and move forward. We live and we learn. Even the best of friends. Crossroads, look on the bottom. Even the best of friends have arguments, y'all. Okay? It's not rainbows and sunshine shooting out of our behinds 24/7, okay? We're all our own individuals. And there are times when we don't agree on things. And hopefully we're grown up enough to go, okay, you believe in this and I believe in that, but I love you and respect you and you're my friend. And we're just going to let it go and we're going to leave it right there. And I think that'll happen, but it won't be real, right away. Hey, Coral. All right, you're on the list, Coral. If you can't stick around, come back later. I will timestamp. It'll be pinned, the first one at the bottom. Okay? So I just did Jessica. I did Lilith. I did Tanya. Up next is Dina, then Deb B, Patricia, Inspired Faith, and Coral. Okay? Hey, Coral. How's it going? Oh, my gosh. She's sitting on the front. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. I forgot Kyle was still here. That's a lot of steps. Because then when you go outside, you got a whole other, like 2 flights of steps to go down. Don't forget to have a lot. Say like you too, Tanya. Hit the like button. Okay. All right. Dina is next. For Dina, let's make sure nobody else paid. Oh, Hazel. Okay. So Lilith again after Coral. Thank you, Lilith. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. Okay. All right. So Dina, you're up. So we did Jessica for 2, Lilith for 2, Tanya for 2. We'll get ready to do Dina for 2. Then Deb B for 2, Patricia for 1, Inspired Faith for 2, Coral for 1, and Lilith again for 2. Okay. That's for Dina. For Dina. All right, Dina. Let's do it. Okay. I gotta find it. Sorry, Dina. I gotta scroll back up. All right. Current spiritual situation, update, and daughter in my relationship. Okay. Let's do daughter and you relationship first, okay? This is for Dina. Let me take a drink. Cat and dog are just all up my behind today. Show me that good love. Smoochy love. I don't know where he went. He's around here somewhere. Situation between Dina and her daughter. Dina. I think 2's good. Huh? Oh, 5 of Wands in reverse. Conflict over. Again. Ace of Swords. Cat hair all over me, y'all. Again. Wow, somebody's going to apologize. Or whatever. Extend a hand in some way, shape, or form. The Knight of Cups. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Queen of Pentacles, growth. The Sun, happiness. Wow, that karate chopped all the way over here. Clarity. Ooh, options. Hold on, let's pull one more. Three of Cups and a celebration. Whether there's been a fight or not, maybe there's going to be a fight. The fact that you get the 5 of Wands in reverse means that it's over and healing. Conflict ends. Whether it's just, we're just 2 different kind of people kind of a conflict. Because sometimes my mom and I were so polar opposite of one another that it caused quite a ruckus. Because she was an Aries that always thought I should do everything she told me, and I'm a Gemini who is one of the most independent people you'll live with or meet ever in the world. So it did cause, but we loved each other very much. Sometimes it's just our belief systems that we are conflicted about, and it can cause problems. I feel like that ends. I feel like a new beginning in truth and justice. I feel like somebody makes an offer. It could be just her calling you and saying what's going on. It could be you just calling her. It could be, oh, let's go out for lunch, whatever. Which is not only your wish fulfillment, but both of your wish fulfillments, okay? Redheaded Aries, age 19. So, there's that. Then we have growth, happiness, and the King of Swords, clarity and truth and justice. There are other ways to go about being in a relationship than just the regular way. There are other options. I feel like there's a different option that you're going to have to go by when it comes to the relationship with your daughter, and there will be joy and happiness and celebration. Sometimes it's sad to say, but we have to let them fall on their face. It's part of their journey. Do we not want them to? No, we don't. Do we try desperately because we can see what's coming a million miles away and tell them not to do it? Absolutely. Are they usually going to do it anyway? Of course they are. Just like we did. Just like we did. We did the same thing. She'll learn, and I think it will develop into a very close-knit relationship. Probably in about 5-6 years. I think it'll slowly get better, but really be close within the next 5 to 6 years. Why? We have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the number 5. Like now I can see what you're talking about. You're also dealing with an Aries, which is the baby of the zodiac. They, again, don't take offense, Aries, but an unascended Aries acts first and then questions it later. So I feel like everything will change. Sorry, Lilith, it's heartbreaking. What happened? What happened? Saying my mom was an Aurora, or Aries, I think she meant to say, and I'm a Gemini, and we butted heads over all social aspects of life, religion, politics. We did too. She said she should have taught me to think for myself. Oh Lord, I am very glad to hear this, Teresa. It makes it. Yeah, I feel. Here's the thing. You didn't get any more different than me and my mother. But I'll tell you something about my mother, who was an Aries. She may have like, she'd be like, here, buy this shirt with the flower print on. I'm like, there's no way I'd be wearing that. I'd be wearing this. Thank you. I mean, it was everything. We were so totally different. But I'll tell you one thing. She was always the person that was always there for me. The person I always knew I could count on. She would have taken somebody out for me and almost did a couple times. Aries temper, right? The good part about an Aries is they are extremely loyal and they will go to war for people that they love. And I think that this is all going to change. It really will. I moved 1,200 miles away from my mother. She was really pissed. Okay. She's like, I can't believe you're going to leave me. I'm like, bye. I left. And then I came back and things changed. And it'll be the same for you. Exactly. They will go to war for you. And I'm not kidding around. I mean, there were moments when she's like, do I need to contact somebody? Wink, wink. I'm like, no. But that's your reading. Oh, wait, we got to do the spiritual part for Dina. Dina, did you go to that metaphysical fair out there? How was it? Teresa, I love that I was on your mind on Wednesday and you pulled a card and my name came out of your mouth. It sure did. Good. Yeah, I don't believe anything. I don't think anything's a coincidence. I think that everything happens for a reason. Let's look at the tape everything for next week. I haven't done that because yesterday I was at the hospital all day. And the day before that, I didn't have any electricity, no phone. My phone was dead, no internet, nothing. Even if I had internet, it wouldn't work because the electricity was out for 7 hours. June 15th or July 15th. Okay. Spiritual for Dina. 5 of Pentacles again. 9 of Wands. Are you feeling particularly out in the cold? I mean, just all the way around? Maybe you aren't yet, but you're going to. But you'll survive it, and happiness is coming. There are those moments deep in our souls that we don't tell other people where, a lot of time for people that ascended, we're positive 99% of the time. But there's always that moment, hey, I just don't think it's going to happen. It will. Again. I know this is spirituality. Look at that. For some reason, I feel like that spiritual fair, whatever it is, I've never been to one. Is going to take you out of this. There's something that's going to happen there, Virgo. There's something that's going to happen, or someone you meet, or something that's going to happen there. It's going to make you continue and level up in your spiritual journey. 8 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups in this pull. I told you. Oh! Look at that. I think you're, oh good God, I think you're right on the track. Even though there are moments you still feel alone. We all do. It's called humanity. I feel like there's one hurdle left for you, and I feel like you're either going to meet somebody at that. Don't ask me why that popped in my mind, because I don't ever remember anything. But I remembered it. It popped in there, obviously, so I remembered it. It's like you're going to survive. There's this little bit of time left where you kind of feel out and alone, because maybe people around you don't believe in the same things that you do right now, or whatever. There's like one last hurdle you feel like you haven't completed yet to level up, and that's going to happen. You'll survive it. You'll get out. You'll find that path and find that happiness. And don't forget, to me, the 8 of Cups is literally, oh, I see which way I'm supposed to go spiritually now, and stepping forward into it, to your home, your people, and being the Empress. And look at this. You end it with this bad boy. Look at that. Happiness, judgment, for happiness, and probably a person, quite frankly, that goes along with it. It's not all about the love, but it's going to show up here too. Interesting. Because for some reason that just popped into my mind. I'm like, something's coming. So, and this is all, so that says to me, this is all about that. I feel like we're always learning. I don't think any of us get to 100% in a lifetime, but we can get very close to it. And I think you're very close to it. That's your reading. Also had a large fight with my sister, been going through the ringer. I get it. It's that time. Saturn's in retrograde. It's 2023. Look up the number 23. Like I tell a lot of people when they get a reading or whatever, well, not a lot of people, but there are certain readings I go through where I see everything in their life is like falling apart. I'm like, oh, you're getting ready to ascend. Because that's usually a sign for me. It's like everything is falling apart. Relationships, everything you touch breaks. You feel sick all the time, but the doctor says there's nothing wrong. You feel like you're exhausted and need to sleep all the time. Start to have weird dreams. There's so many side effects, I guess you could call them, signs, indicators that this is taking place, and it sounds like that's what you're going through. That's your reading, my friend. I have done some spiritual friends that turned their back on me. Yeah. I was wondering if this was a tower you predicted. It probably is. I'm going to tell you something. I've never gone to a spiritual fair. I've had many people, sometimes YouTubers, want to collaborate, and I don't do it. Do I feel everybody in the world's bad? Absolutely not. But I know I'm on the course I'm supposed to be on. I'm so sure of it that I don't want anything to distract me. I don't want anything or anyone to... Do I think that we have our spiritual tribe? And I think that my membership here is that? Absolutely. I think that there are also people that come around that aren't part of your spiritual tribe? Yes. If you feel like you're on your right path, should you stay on it and not veer off of it? Yes. And that's how I feel right now. I wouldn't mind going to metaphysical fair. I know I have nobody in my life that would go with me. I'm not really going to go by myself. I just don't feel like it's for me. I wouldn't mind going to one day, but somebody would have to go with me. and I'm not going to travel for 4 hours to go to one. I feel like if it's supposed to be for me, one will just pop up and it'll just happen. That's who I am. So, lucky for you, it's semi close to you, but I would go with you anyway. Well, thank you, Dina. If it would be close to me, I would go. I feel like Source puts things in our path that we're supposed to go to, and Source puts things in our path that we're supposed to say no to. So I think you're doing fine just where you are, Patricia. I have nobody either, like you, nobody. It's not the fact, I have lots of friends and family, but the one friend that I have that is a psychic like me, the one, she has bad health conditions, and it's hard for her to go long distances and stuff like that in a car. So that's pretty much, I mean, if I really wanted to go, I'd damn go. Okay, I would go. But I figure if and when that times happens, Source will set that right in my path and make it easy for me. But there you go. Yeah. All right, Deb is next. As I talk and have my passport application right here next to me. All right, so Debbie, then Patricia, Inspired Faith, Coral, and Lilith. Let me see if anybody else paid before we go forward. Thank you, Dina. Somebody else pay? Yeah, Jessica paid. Okay. What was I doing? Jessica. Okay. Pay for 2. If I could spell. Let's I'm gonna need a break after, because I've got to do the weekend what's up at 2, which is about an hour and 40 or hour and 45 minutes from now. So let's put the red X's up, because I don't want to, I want to take a 10-15 minute break before I do that, and I got to set everything up. So hey doggy, Debbie, Patricia, Inspired Faith, Coral, Lilith, and Jessica, again, please put the red X's up, everybody. So I'm not taking any more readings for micro readings. I'll be back next Thursday. Make sure I'm live when you look at this. If you're new, come in, check the live feed. If you see red X's in the live feed, that means we're closed out for micro readings this week. I'll be back next Thursday. Usually I'm here on Thursday, but I had a family emergency yesterday. All right, Deb B. Any regulars that are sticking around, please help Dina. Thank you, Lilith. With the red X's, please. I need some flowers. Thank you. All right, Deb B. It's taco night. All right. Oh, Dina, I know you put it in here. Debbie. Hey, Sassy. No worries, my friend. There you go, Lilith. Yeah, go with what feels good to you, you know. For Debbie, number 1, why did the Virgo reach out yesterday? Ooh. Oh my. Oh, thanks, Dina. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you, Dina. Why did Virgo reach out? He wants justice? Or he just feels like he didn't get his justice? All right, everybody. 6 of Swords. 2 of Cups in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Wow. Good God. Why is it all coming out in reverse? All the cards are in the upright. The Empress in reverse. The Fool in... Oh, my gosh. He feels like he didn't get a chance. Now, you may totally not agree with that at all, but this is how he feels. Ooh, Destiny in the... Debbie, this person still hung up on you. Wow. Justice. He wants this, or he, she, they, whatever. They want their justice. They want to move. They feel like they didn't get the right chance. Well, listen, this may seem totally out of left field, and you're like, what the hell is you talking about? I was right here, could have had a relationship with me, and he walked away, he, she, they, whatever. But for some reason in their mind, they're like, I didn't get my justice. I didn't get my justice, okay? I would like to move forward, but I didn't get a chance to have a good partnership. I want to tell Debbie the truth. I want to reveal myself and tell him that I want to, yeah. I didn't get a chance with my Empress. I didn't get that really big beginning. I think that we're supposed to. I hope that we can. I wish for it. I believe we're supposed to. Let's go out. Did they ask you out for like coffee or whatever? Let me tell you something. Again, there's only 13 people on here. If you want, I wish there were hundreds and thousands of people on here. It'd be great. Okay. But if you want, oh God, in this day and age, if you really want to try again with somebody else, can you just ask them for, like, don't just text or call. Jesus Christ. Okay? Call them up and say, hey, I really would like to talk with you. Can you meet and have a cup of coffee with me? Do it in person, people. If you really want somebody back, if you really miss them, if you really want to try, if you're sincere, don't do the whole social media way where nowadays people just try to hit up somebody so they can get a piece of you-know-what and go about their business, okay? If you are serious, if you are sincere, you go and talk to them in person. If you are a million miles away from each other, then Zoom, okay? Have a virtual cup of coffee. For the love of all that is holy, show them that you really want to make the effort. Make it an effort reaching out when you're scared, effort. But look them square dead in the eye and be face to face. This person regrets whatever went down. But in some way feels slighted, like they didn't get the chance. I don't know why, Deb. Oh, we're on a separation since May. Yeah, he's regretting it. I literally said that. I knew it. I feel him thinking about me all day. Yeah, this is like sweet but sad. He knows he messed up. He knows he messed up. Okay. He knows. He knows. They know. I can't express it anymore. Wow. Make him take you to coffee. Okay. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry, I got off for Clint there. All right, let me go back and find the second question. Please make a concerted effort. You really want somebody back. Does he want to reconcile? I'm going to say yeah, but he's like just testing the waters. He's dipping his toe in. See, I just went on all that big rant, and then you asked if he wants to reconcile. I think he does, but he's dipping his toe in to see if you're, testing the waters, if you will. Let's do it. Wheel of Fortune is your crowning card. I'm going to say yes. Thinks he missed his opportunity. Four of Cups. Hopes he didn't. Wants to let his guard down. Talk about it. Doesn't want to fight. He wants to let his guard down. And talk. Oh, moving towards you quickly. Again, moving forward and like even keel. I love the Six of Swords card, you guys. I really do. Because it's like, we had rough, choppy waters, and now it's all like smooth sailing. Moving forward. Again, that's one of my moving cards. The Devil. Card of Capricorn. It's also a card of lust. You may think that he's lost his chance and that he was too toxic or whatever, but I think everything evens out. I think he went, ooh, look, moving towards this. Look at that. I say yes. I say yes. Here's the thing. I always say you should be applauded if you capture a Sagittarius male or a Gemini male, but that also includes Virgo. If you are capable of catching a Gemini, Sagittarius, or Virgo male, my friend, you have accomplished the impossible. Okay. I'm gonna say yes. So let him. You're smart. You know how to do it. You know. A lot of times, and I'm just, I split the deck and look. I'm gonna say yes. A lot of times when people come back after they've like kind of learned their lesson, I'm just gonna say this, and I don't think you're gonna do this, Debbie, but I'm gonna throw this out there. A lot of times when people come back and try to dip the toe in to come back in and make an effort, and then they meet the person that they come back to try to make it with, like, but you did this, and you did this, and I can never forgive you, and you did but they still love the person. They want to get together with them, but accept them coming to you in positivity. You can make your point logically and civilly. You can make your point, because trust me, if they're coming back, not all the time, but most of the time, like this one, really coming back, not just to see if they can hit it one more time. You know it's true. They have already kind of learned it. They've already learned their mistake. You can still, say it in a civilized manner if you really want to get back together with them. Some people don't. There you go. I'm Gemini, and I agree with Lilith. What did Lilith say? Hold on. No more readings. Nope, that's not what Lilith said. Don't say that. Don't say that, Lilith. Do not say that. I was married to a Gemini man that is a freaking fabulous human being. And he is married to a wonderful person. So do not say that. Not all Gemini men are horrific. Okay? Just not like you can point your finger at any zodiac sign that there is out there, and somebody's going to say they hate them and they would never date one or be with them. It's just that, and I know I said Gemini men are hard to catch, and so are Sagittarian men, and so are Virgo men. But there are Gemini, Sagittarius, and Virgo males that do ascend and grow up and are capable of loving. We cannot, I refuse to judge one zodiac sign on one or two people that you have met in your life with that zodiac sign. I refuse to do that. I refuse it. I refuse to judge a whole group of human beings off of one or two people. I really do. I think it's like to be applauded, man, because they're out there and they're freaking fabulous. Those Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo males that are like yummy and they've ascended and they're beautiful. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I know quite a few of them. Myself, I do, but I'm a Gemini. I've hung out with a lot of Geminis in my life, and they're great people. Men, yeah, that are in great relationships. It's just that you got an unascended one, just like anybody else. I mean, I could get on here and say I would never in my life ever date an Aries, ever in my life, because I was raised by an Aries female that tried to control me my whole life and made it really hard. And I would never in my life ever date an Aries. And then my daughter just married an Aries, and he's effing fabulous. He is wonderful. So, there you go. Well, again, like I said, you met the wrong ones. I will never date. I will never rule out. It'd be like ruling out a whole ethnicity. Can do the same thing there. Yeah, think about it in those terms, right? Right? There's not one whole group of people is not bad. I'm telling you. To each their own. Whatever. Everybody always said, oh my God, a Cancer male. I would never date a Cancer male. Oh my God, they're so emotional. My father was a Cancer male, an ascended Cancer male, who was my and I'm a Gemini of all things. And he was my favorite person on the face of God's green earth. I miss him with every ounce of my soul, every day. He was tough, but he also cried when little babies didn't have grandparents at their grandparents' day. And he took them all in, and he was their pawpaw. There is beauty in everyone. Eventually they ascend, whether it's in this lifetime or it's in another lifetime. So we got to try to keep that in our mind. I know it's tough, y'all. I know. I'm not going to lecture you anymore. I know it's tough. I know it's hard. But let's try not to. Okay, moving on. Hey, Erica. I just had male Gemini friends, never been interested in dating one. It's not the sign, it's their ability to grow as a person. I get it, but I'm a Gemini and I can grow as a person. We have to think about it. You cannot, I could go on and on about this all day long and get really whipped up in a frenzy to please not judge a whole group of people on a couple people that you've known in your life. I could get so whipped up into a frenzy, but I'm not going to. I refuse. That, you know, let's just call it as we see it and everybody go about their business and believe their own thing. Okay. Hi, Teresa. I totally agree with you about the signs. There are ascended people and unascended people of all signs, and there are unevolved of all. Exactly. I always pray that they will find their way to being evolved and ascended in their next life. Maybe in this life. I mean, if they're young enough, right? We don't know. It could happen. I'm going to shut up and move forward. Okay. Who's next? Patricia. I am closed down with readings today, you guys. I squeezed in here between this and the next life and my readings this morning because I was gone yesterday because my godson cut off his thumb. And my best friend, who's been my best friend since I was 14, needed me. So I was gone all day yesterday. So I'm trying to squeeze these in today so you guys can get them. Patricia, you are next. One of my bosses an ascended Saggy, and if he wouldn't be 30. I'm telling you, my best male friend in my life was a Sagittarius. Loved him beyond belief. All right, so let's scroll way back to the beginning of time and find Patricia. I think she paid here. Did she pay here, Dina? Nope, she didn't. My bad. Hold on. Stay logged in. Okay, let's do it, Patricia. All right. Is Kevin taking me seriously or should I stop engaging? Let's just ask if he's taking me seriously and then we'll know. Okay. Let's clear it really good. Oh, that card. Oh. Death in the reverse. Card of Scorpio. Oh. Four of Pentacles. Hold on just a second, Patricia. Is he going through an existential crisis in his life right now? The Magician. The World. See, that's why I said, hold on just a minute. Because when I get Death in reverse, I'm like, wait a minute. Three of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Ooh, it's going to be a long, hard road. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ew. Here's the thing. I think he's going through an existential crisis. When we get Death in reverse, it's like he's desperately trying to get a cycle in his life to die away, and it's not happening. Sometimes we have to get cycles die away, seasons die away in our life so that we can ascend. He's trying to, but something's he's holding on to it. He's holding on to something. He's trying to manifest and move forward. There's probably going to be a moment, Patricia, where you think he's figured it out and then it crashes down again. I hate to say it. There's something, it's like he's waiting for something. It's almost feels like he doesn't, the Six of Pentacles, like he can't love himself. And then we have the Betrayer card. Jeez. I don't tell people what to do, but I'll say this. You're going to be waiting a long time. He's trying to let whatever it was die away and change his existence and move forward. But he keeps holding and grasping hard onto something. He's trying to manifest. He's trying to turn the season. But it's like he gets almost there and he's like, wait a minute. I don't know if it's a person from his past or like a really tragic moment in his past. It's like right when he's getting ready for everything to even out, his emotions gets the best of him again. Water. And then he runs. I don't tell people yes or no, but I'm going to tell you this. You'd be waiting for a long time. And it's sad. I feel sad. I feel sad for people like this. Because, again, it's just like we were talking about. I'm ascended. But I also feel bad for the people that are dealing with them. Because they're ready and they're happy. So I'm going to say go out and have fun and date and enjoy life and see what comes. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? Because we can't help. We can be there for people and stuff. But in general, for us human and spiritual beings, we have to do it for ourselves. Okay? We have to do it and have to see the signs and move forward and learn our lessons ourselves. Is it great to have somebody to support us, friends and family and loves? Yes, but they can't make us see our way. We have to figure it out ourselves. That's your reading, Patricia. I hope it helped. I do. Up next is We're All Shut Down. No more readings for today. Inspired Faith, Coral, Lilith, and Jessica. I just wanted to I had people had already paid me for micro readings, guys, and I hate missing the micro readings. I really do. So I'm squeezing it in between things today. Patricia, Teresa, I'm a Gemini Sun, Leo Rising, Virgo Moon, who first married a Virgo man. I feel like a failure. Don't feel like a failure because we didn't want the same things in life. This is many other things make me feel lost. Please don't feel lost. So here's the thing. Sometimes things don't work out. It's a lesson to be learned. Please don't feel like a failure, because there's nobody on this earth that hasn't gone through something where it didn't work out. You tried and you learned. Us as human beings, we usually go through one or two or three things that's really heartbreaking before we find that right thing. Why? Because it molded us into who we are. So we're right at the right place at the right time in the right construct when the right person comes along. Please don't feel like a failure. Please don't. Please don't. Bigger and better things are coming. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, Inspired Faith. You're next. Yeah, please don't. Please don't. Please, this is the one I want to tell y'all. Please don't sit home being sad for things that didn't work out. I mean, is there a time of grieving? Abso-freaking-lutely, and you should take that time. But there's also a time of you deserving to be happy. And if for this time right now, all it is going out in springtime with friends and family, going to the winery, going to the park, going swimming, do it, man. You deserve happiness singly and then sometime down the road with someone, okay? That is your reading, my friend. All right, Inspired Faith. What does the universe want me to know about the house I'm buying in South Carolina? What does the universe... South Carolina. We got some people on here that live in South Carolina. Oh, this is a really good opportunity. Don't miss it. Fiery new beginning. Happily ever after. Look, here's the house and the kids and the person and the people and the couple. Oh, it's going to be good. Prosperity. Growth. Judgment in your favor. Look at that. Oh, I thought that was going to fall, but it did. I'm taking it. I don't know if y'all can see that. Two of Cups. Either you're with somebody that's your real partner or they're coming. True partner. Pledging partner. Destiny. Ah! The 1111 card. You end with the star card and the 1111 card. Oh, girl. That's good stuff. Look at these cards. Yeah. Snag the opportunity, definitely. There's exciting new beginning and passion and a place you're going to be passionate about. You're going to really love where you live. It's going to really bring out inspiration in you. And perhaps a new beginning and passion and love. Happily ever after, the 10 of Cups. I don't know if you're single or not, but it also is prosperity. And then over here we get Judgment, 2 of Cups, and the Star card. Dude, Judgment in your favor. If you're worth the person, you're going to be very happy there, or you're going to meet somebody there. Why? Because it's destiny, card of Aquarius, wish fulfillment, and the 1111 card. Dang, that's another clicker for me today. See, the 1111 card is like a hand fasting ceremony to me, or a wedding reception, or a wedding, or whatever. It's the 1111 card. Everything happens for a reason. It looks really good. Second question is, what do I not see coming for inspired faith? What? I can't believe today is Friday. It's been such a weird week, y'all. What does inspired faith not see coming? Oh, that you're not going to be... I don't know if you're single or not. If you're not that you're not going to be single much longer, or if you are dating somebody who's going to level up to marriage, I don't know, or you're going to commit it and move with them, whatever it is. This is my single person card. This is my not single again. The Hermit, finding your way. You're on the right path. Finding your way. What is it with the Ace of Wands? Man alive. There's a lot of lust and desire coming your way, and no, it's not from the past. 6 of Cups in reverse. You're moving into your future. It came out again. Destiny and wish. Look, the 2 of Cups on the bottom. I can't make this stuff up. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Marrying King. What is going on? No heartbreak. Ooh. Oh my God, I can't just keep going. Look at that. Look. It says that you may have been stalled out for a while, but new love for the Empress and happily ever after. No heartbreak. Destiny and prosperity and commitment in some way. No, the past has nothing to do with this exciting new beginning. So if an ex comes rolling back in, no. Virgo, destiny, you found your path and commitment, no longer being alone or single. Whether you're in a relationship or not, and it's leveling up to marriage or living together, or you haven't found them yet, they're coming. Crazy good. Crazy good. That's really, really, really good, inspired faith. I saw you go running by the door. Drago. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a cat. They look a lot. They have the same exact coloring, you guys. So when they fastly run by the door. Are you looking for him? Oh, he must be hiding from you. I don't know where he is, kid. I do not know. All right. Coral is next, then Lilith and Jessica, and we are done. If anybody sends money now, I cannot take it. I've got to prepare for the next live, so I'll refund your money if anybody else sends it, okay? Coral. Oh, there was a lot of people. I didn't see all these things that were said. Hold on, I'm reading. I did inspired faith. 1111, yay, passion, inspiration. Wow, Aries and Sag ex-husband, good friends. Okay, sounds good. I'll continue to fly. Good, Patricia. Teresa, I can't pay with PayPal because I don't have a credit card, but now, but still hit your like button. Thank you, Patricia. Whoa. For Dina. Patricia, you can use a debit card. Yes, you can. I hear you, kitty. Coralgram. Thank you, Dina. Hi, kitty. Carl's question. Wow, wonderful. Good times to look forward to. Yes, inspired faith. Very much. Okay, let's do it. Hey, puss. What doing? Good morning, Courage. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. All right, so love life. I'm single. Is there someone in my immediate future? Is there somebody? Love life. In Coral's immediate future. I'm taking it. Can you see? It's the King of Love. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. This is actions to be taken. Somebody who's a King of Love is somebody who is what I've always called emotionally mastered. So somebody who's learned lessons that aren't dragging all their baggage behind them. I'm going to say yes, especially now. Maybe you're a water sign. I don't know. With a name like Coral, you never know. But I'm going to say yes. Ooh, the wait's almost over. 3 of Wands in reverse. All right, y'all. They keep flipping over. The Lovers card of Gemini. Doesn't have to be Gemini, but look. Yeah, this literally says somebody with absolute love. You don't have much longer of a wait for this lover to come in. Seriously. Best card in the deck of tarot. Sun. Card of Leo. Wow. Get out of the house. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody that's not going to fight with you all the time. So there must have been somebody that you fought with that constantly there was conflict with. And this is source saying, listen, this time you won't have, it won't be constantly conflict and fighting. Yeah. 5 of Wands in reverse. Man, they're really telling you that over and over again. Okay, then. Wow. 3 cards fell out. Whoever this was in the past, I'm telling you, they're given a nod. And sometimes they do this in the reading because they want you to know that they saw everything that you went through. Source is who I'm talking about. And they know that what you want now is something loving and peaceful and not a constant effing battle and not constant conflict. And that's who this person is. And they saw the sorrow that you went through. So this new person is coming. This is the card of self-imprisonment. They're saying, listen, give this new chance. This is a first date card of beginning. Don't hold yourself back for fear that it's all going to turn out like this again. Because it's not. It's going to turn out like this. Best card in the deck of tarot. Happiness. Enlightenment. People forget about the enlightenment part. What is the enlightenment part? Oh, this is what love's supposed to be like. Oh, I'm enlightened. Ding. Okay. Again, a lover. Could be Gemini. Doesn't have to be. We have Gemini, Leo, all the water signs and all the fire signs. So, and the wait is not going to be much soon or much longer. I'm going to say within the next 3 months. 3 has been really big this week for me and the majority of my readings. So it's June the 23rd. So sometimes between here and September the 23rd. But it's never going to happen if you don't get out of the house. If you don't don't go out. And I tell you all this all the time. Please don't go out with the intention of, oh, maybe I'll meet somebody. Just make make plans with friend and family to get out in the summer months and have fun. And it's going to happen. Okay. Unless you're in the Southern Hemisphere, and it's the winter months. Okay. But you got to get out. Just go out to enjoy life and have fun. The answer is yes. You got the King of Love. Yes. Gemini Sun, Leo rising. Well, there you go. And an Aries moon. Gotcha. Yeah. So I say go for it. Just get out there and have fun. I think it's going to happen soon. Soon. Write that down. I don't tell people, that very often. We're supposed to be able to recognize it as part of the journey, but soon. Because summer just started. I mean, technically, The summer solstice was 2 days ago. So it makes sense. Woohoo! I go out all the time. That's not the problem. Okay, continue going out then. I always tell people this because a lot of times when I see it so close, I'm like, please get out of the house. Because a lot of people are like, you know, in that mode of, I'm not getting out. And there's people-y out there, okay? You'll meet them out, okay? Jessica. No, Lilith first and then Jessica. Yes, thank you, Dina. I think it's, I'm glad that you go out all the time. That makes me happy. What's your... I love when I get the King of Cups because it's somebody who's emotionally mastered, who has gone on a journey and learned a lot, and instead of being angry and bitter about it, they have enveloped it and said, thanks for the lesson, and they're not holding on to any exes. They're not doing any of that. They're literally the king of love and emotion. They don't have to be a water sign, but that's how they are in life at this time. That's your reading. Thank you, Coral. Beautiful name, by the way. Okay, if interested in having an idea. Thank you, Lilith. Hey, Derek. Derek, man, let me tell you something. I have not got back to you yet. I'll probably get back to you this weekend sometime because my godson cut his thumb off yesterday, and I had to drive to St. Louis an hour away, and I was in the hospital all day yesterday. By the time I got home, I was exhausted, and I saw your email then. The day before, my electricity was out from like 10:30 till 5:30 on Wednesday, and so was my spectrum because some poor soul ran into a telephone pole and knocked it all out. I hope they're okay. So, but I will get back to you, my friend, okay? Holla! Hey, Manuela, you're so cute with your little puppies and kitties. Jim and I, don't we all thrive on our social? I think a lot of us, but not really. It's about half and half. One twin thrives socially, and the other one just doesn't want anything to do with people. It depends. Luckily, you know, and hopefully we all ascend to that. So you're ahead of the crowd, dear friend, because you're out there and being, you know, putting yourself out there and having fun. I think you'll meet them out and about within the next 3 months. That Three of Wands, when I look at a sometimes it's like a punch to the face, a certain card. And the Three of Wands in reverse was that for me for your reading. So the Three of Wands in the upright is a card of waiting, but in the reverse, to me, it's the wait's over very soon. It was in the very beginning of your reading. It just kept hitting me in the face. So definitely like 3. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Carl. Patricia, I don't have any money now to meet my obligations now. I'm now going to say why, but it's okay. Whatever you need to do, whatever needs to happen, Patricia, God bless, you know, we're sending out positive energy to you, okay? Oh, man, Derek with the Schumann. I know. I think the whole world has shifted into a different new dimension, but that's just me. Regarding your luck, probably. I always believe everything happens for a reason, though. I feel like Source knocked the power out for a reason. I went over and was in the pool for the rest of the day and my phone died because I'm on my phone all the time, every day, checking stuff, going through emails, answering text messages, doing readings over the phone. So it was almost dead by the time it went out. So I couldn't. And everybody that I know around me, theirs was out too. So I couldn't go plug it in anywhere. So I'm like, okay, that's a sign. So, and then yesterday, again, you know, everything happens for a reason. So totally. I have definitely been watching that. Yes. You just learned about it? Yeah. It's crazy. Yeah, you agree, Inspired Faith? Definitely. I think a lot of us ascended along with the planet. So, which I talked about last year. I said, everything's going to go into a show in 2023. But us as a collective people-to-people unit, we're all going to draw closer. but the world's going to go down in a blaze of glory. And those that are in negativity has stayed back in the other dimension, and we have moved forward. You're welcome, Patricia. Much love, my friend. All of us will send positive energy out to you, okay? Yeah, they scrubbed it all. They turned it off. You did? Cool. All right, I'm so sorry. Up next is Lilith and then Jessica, and we're all done. And then I'm going to take 5 minutes out of my life. Stuff something down my gullet. And then I got to set this whole thing up for the weekend What's Up at 2, which is less than an hour away, or a little bit more than an hour away. All right, for Lilith, hold on, Lilith. Let me go back. Anybody that pays accidentally, and we've already stopped, I will refund your money today, okay? It usually takes 24 hours for it to get back to your account, and since it's a Friday, it probably won't get back in there until Tuesday, okay? Why my Scorpio daughter still doesn't want to communicate with me that what's holding her? Well, she's a Scorpio, but let's continue. I have a Scorpio daughter too. Oh. She's going to, though. Look. The Knight of Pentacles is going to happen very soon. And the Chariot. Reaching out, wanting to move forward. That's the olive branch. Wanting to move forward in victory. She's a Scorpio. A Scorpio female, I know. One of my best friends. The one whose son's thumb got chopped off yesterday. And my daughter are both Scorpios. She doesn't talk until she's ready to talk. And then everything she says is so clear and mind-blowing that it's like, oh. It's very difficult you can never guess what they're thinking. So don't ever do that. She'll speak when she's ready to speak. And I think it's going to be very soon with those cards. Sometimes, and I'll say this, sometimes they feel as if they start talking, they're going to spill their guts all over the place, and they don't want to burden people. They may not appear that way on the outside because they are Scorpios. They appear like they don't give a poop, but they do. Okay? Especially Scorpio females. The Hermit, she's going to come out of the darkness into the light. Communication. I think she's just gathering her thoughts. Oh, leveling up to the mother. That's you. The Lover's in reverse. The Four of Swords. So when she talks to you, don't say anything. Just listen. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Death, there's Scorpio, and the Offer. And it growing. Here's the thing. When a Scorpio female decides they're finally going to talk to you, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just let them say everything that they want to say. Trust me. Because then they'll stop for a minute and you don't start saying, just wait. Wait, because there's something else coming. They don't want to bother people. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. And they're tough, so they don't want to appear weak. And they're not weak. But when a Scorpio says something, it's kind of like an Aquarius saying something. It's going to blow your damn mind, okay? And you're not going to know they were thinking this way, and they're going to say stuff that are so enlightening, you're going to be like, holy crap, I never thought about it that way. My 21-year-old daughter does that all the time. And there are so many times I'm like, you know, because she goes to school and she works all the time, that she's like this, and I'm like, listen, you got to let it out or you're going to explode. Please, you have to express. It helps. But it takes them a while to figure out how to do it because they don't want to burden anybody. I know it sounds crazy. They may usually appear like they just don't care, and that's not the truth. The truth is they don't want to burden. They don't want to be a burden. Sometimes they think somebody's going to judge them because they're squishier on the inside than what you think they are. They don't want to come off weak. But I think it's going to happen very soon. I don't know if this makes sense. Oh, man, will bite my tongue really hard. Yeah, you're going to have to. Mine is always 21. Just let them speak. I get it. I'm a Gemini. You're Gemini. We want to communicate. And once they start talking to us, we want to gush out everything we want to say. Don't. Let her finish everything she wants to say. And then, as a Gemini can do in a very intellectual and civilized manner, make the points that you want to make without it being harsh, because we can be harsh sometimes. And then she can feel like every time she needs to talk, she can open up to you more and more. But she is going to communicate and come out of the darkness and talk to the mother. Okay. Don't chase her away and chase her back in, where she won't talk to you again. She's coming to offer an olive branch of emotion, because it's cups, but also movement forward and figuring it out. And I think it can grow very much. So let her say everything and really think before you say anything. Okay. When we think of Scorpios, a lot of the times we think of a Scorpio male that can be extremely harsh. And so can Scorpio females. But I think every Scorpio female that I've ever met in my life have been genuinely beautiful people. They just have to learn how to express themselves. They're afraid to. So I think that she's going to very quickly come to you and talk to you about things. It's going to be soon. Anyway, what's the second question? Sorry, I could go on and on all day. What's the second question? The proof that the collective can make an impact is what the human... Yes, definitely, Derek. That's a freaking awesome observation. I know it is. And I always felt bad for my daughter, because I'm an air sign and my son's an air sign and her father's an air sign. So I always have to remember she's so different than us. And over the years, especially me and my son, she's like, you're the only two I can ever talk to. You were always here for me. You're always let me express myself and listen and take care of me and stuff like that. But that was a process, just like for all of us. Because we come from such a different place, air signs, that's why we get such a bad rap, y'all, okay? Than everybody else, especially water and earth. We have to let them talk, because we don't want to interrupt them and them to never talk to us again, because it can happen. And we don't want that to happen, okay? We don't want that to happen. We want them to be able to express just as much as we do, okay? Yeah, she's afraid of expressing herself, and it drives me crazy. But once you start letting her do it and don't interrupt her and let her say everything, and then rationally have a conversation without condescension, and I'm just saying this, I'm not saying you're doing it, without condescension or anything like that, then they feel safe, and they can open up more and more and more and more to you. It's just us as air signs, we are the communicators, and we move so quickly, and they're not that way. So we have to give them their space to be who they are. Quite literally. So, I don't even remember what the second half of your question. Go back. Is February 28th the real birth date of MRDV? Interesting you should say that. I dated somebody one time that was born in the jungle, and he didn't know what his birth date was. Will you quit knocking stuff over, Miss Kitty Cat? Do not knock that off, okay? Knew what season that he was born in, but didn't know what day his birthday was. Thanks for knocking that off. I appreciate it. Love you, Kitty. I love you, Kitty. I do. Okay. Is February the 28th the real birth date of Mr. DV? Or whatever that means. What is February the 28th? Pisces. Oh, I get what you're saying. I think he's a cusper. Again, Aries and Aquarius. I mean, Aquarius and Pisces. 9 of Cups. 3 of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 5. I think he's closer to four of Pentacles on the back. I think he's a Pisces, but I think he's closer to the cusper between Aquarius and Pisces. So it's close to the 28th. Most people would look at the Ace of Cups and say, absolutely. I don't think so. I think he's probably closer to the cusp. So around the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, maybe like a week difference. Yeah, like a week earlier. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Because here's the conflict between the two signs. I think he's closer to a cusp. I do think he's a Pisces, but I feel like he's closer to being a cusper right there between Aquarius and Pisces. There we go. There you go. Okay. Does that make sense? Let's go down. Oh, sorry, Megan. We're all filled up, my friend. I'll be back next Thursday. Love your face, too. Hey, Lilith Window Tarot. How's it going? Hello. It's been crazy. I can't even, y'all, for real. That's what I said to cut. Oh, you said the same thing. Yeah, I totally get that. Patricia says, yes, I have to pay $65 for replacing the rubber on just on the second car. Had to buy for the rubber coming off the windshield blade. And yes, my daughter's a Scorpio. I know I gotcha. You're welcome, Lilith. Yeah, definitely. But so you'll get eventually to like how it is for me and Kate. I'm like, well, I was her best friend her whole life. She's got a newer best friend now, which I also love. If you're watching, Gracie, I love you, girl. And they call me all the time. She calls me, FaceTimes, and talks about everything, and her best friend and her new person and everything. And it's just a beautiful relationship. So it's gonna get there. Trust me, Lilith. Okay. So Jessica is last. Hold on, I'm trying to find the activity sheet, and I don't know why it's going there. There you are. Jessica, you're my last one today. Pussycat. See, I'm a Gemini. And I want to be here with everybody's readings. Did you hear that? I'm sure you heard that. I'm sure y'all heard that. Okay. Sounded like a trumpet. Interesting. Okay, for Jessica, the last reading of the day. I filed, and in hiring a lawyer for the incident that happened, will the lawsuit be in your favor? I don't even remember what I said in the second question, Jessica, but I'll look back at it. Ooh. 8 of Swords. The Moon. The Hermit. King of Swords. Page of Swords. 6 of Swords. Oh. Queen of Cups. Queen of Wands. Wow, they're going to fight tooth and nail. I think you're going to be hung up with the lawsuit for quite a while. I feel like there are things that are happening that you can't see that's hidden about this lawsuit. I try not to talk about lawsuits in a technical terms and say allegedly a lot because I don't want to get involved. I don't want it to have anything to do with me, okay? But I'll say this. I feel like you're stuck for a hot minute. And I feel like there are things either, I don't know if they allegedly make it up, allegedly find things out about you, allegedly, I got to say allegedly a lot. And then I think you find out things about them, more information. I feel like they try to drown the whole thing in little legalities. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what the proper words are for this. But I feel like ultimately that it'll turn out in your favor. I feel like it'll be a long process. I feel like there'll be a lot of them watching you on social media and everything you do and say, like right now. And being able to kind of use it against you, so be careful what you say. You're smart. I don't need to tell you that. But I feel like you'll move on in victory. I feel like your cup will be full, and I feel like this is the winner. This is literally the Queen of Wands. This is the, you know, she's the warrior queen. I feel like you will. If you want to do some candle work, I would advise it. But I think it's going to be a long process. It's not going to be an immediate win. No. It's the Eight of Swords are going to be held back to a certain degree. Okay? But I think the possibility is very great in your favor. Can Source and Universe step in and say no and slap it away? Yes. But I think it's all the fact that you get the winning queen as your ending card would point to yes. All right? I know everybody wants me to say 100% something thing's going to happen. That is never going to happen. And the reason why that is because Source can step in at any moment in time and change things. If somebody steps the wrong way, makes the wrong decision. Okay? But it looks really good, Jessica. Clarify the second question. Let me go back and watch. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what I said because I've done so many since then. But let's look and see what it's about. What truth does MC want? I don't even remember what I said. I think, watching it weeks ago, it said he wanted the truth. I think I said he wanted the truth still, but I don't remember. Let's ask. Wow. The Ten of Cups and the Eight of Cups in reverse. I don't know what the truth about whatever it is that you're asking is that I said that he wanted the truth about, because I don't remember anything from before. But if this is a romantic relationship, the truth I feel he wants is that you wouldn't walk away and you want to happily ever after with him. But he wants to know it's the truth, that you're not wanting or interested in anybody else, if this has to do with love. I would say it does, because it's all cups. Okay? I don't know if that's what I said earlier or not. Because again, done a lot of readings since then. He wants judgment in his favor. He wants the truth of moving forward. He wants to know that you're telling the truth. He wants a new beginning He wants to know if this has to do about romance. He wants to know that if he chooses you, you're not going to be dating other people. That if he's in it with you, that you're in it with him. And that you're not going to walk away and try to find happiness with somebody else. He wants you to tell him that that's what you want and that you mean it and that that is the truth. If this is about love. If this is about money or career, they want the truth. I don't know how to put this without that whatever judgment you make, it's in their favor, and that you are telling them the truth. Okay, that you want that I pick you. I pick to do this, and I'm telling you the truth. Okay, that I want to move forward, and it's the truth with you or this company or this money or whatever. I want to start these glorious new things over again, and I want you to mean it. I mean it. Oh, Magician. Page of Cups. Yeah. A new offer in love. Or beginning offer again. Aces, if... I feel like... there's strong emotion in this situation. Aces can mean a restarting again. And that you mean it. I'm trying to figure out how to say it more clear. Because I can't tell you exactly what your situation is. If this is about love, this person wants you to tell them, I'm going to quit dating everybody else, and I'm only going to tell you, and that's damn truth. And I mean it, and I'm not going to see anybody else, and we're in it. And we're going to start all over again because I pick you, and I want a future with you, and that's a damn truth. Boom. The end. That's what they want when they're asking about the truth. Because look, they don't want you to walk away, and they want love. Happily ever after. They're willing to offer it. If you're truthfully telling them that that's what you want. You don't give a shit about nobody else but them. And them alone. And wanting to be with them. They want you to. But if this is about money and stuff, again, they want the truth. That you're going to stay with them. That this is it. You're not going anywhere else. You're not fielding any other offers. That you're truthfully telling them that you want this. I think that's as clear as I can get. Just like anybody else. They want the truth. That you really love them and really want them. And don't want to date anybody else or try to start a life with anybody else. They want to be in it to win it for effing, I almost cursed, ever. Okay? There you go. I don't know what I said before. But that's what I'm saying now, Jessica. Does that make sense? That's your reading, my friend. Love you too, Patricia. Be positive. It'll be okay. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks, Lilith. You too. Love y'all. Love ya. Love ya. Hey, Nadasa. We are done. I've heard that noise before too. Yeah. That's it. I'm going to have to hurry up until I got 4. Can somebody timestamp these for me? Please? I got 45 minutes to try to eat something, go to the bathroom, come in and set up this whole stage, replace all the cameras and the lighting, and be ready for the weekend. What's up? Anybody? Because if not, then these aren't going to be time stamped until this evening. Sometime. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, Dina. This is my advice. When you're scrolling through it, look for when I look over here and then you see me going like this. That's usually when the next one is, okay? So everybody bear with us today for time stamping because I tried to squeeze in another live with everything else today since I missed it yesterday for being at the hospital, okay? All right, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'll be back next Thursday. Thank you. A big thank you to Dina and Lilith and everybody that helped out today. Thanks, Dina. Love and light, friends, and I'll see you in about 45 minutes for the next live. Bye.